All right, everyone. We have Joe going to take us behind the scenes of this amazing aquarium.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
So I know this is going to be loud. I intend on it being loud and all that. Oh my. Wow. Look at that anemone tank. Holy smokes. Wow. We got red-bellied piranhas. We got some big old lionfish up in there. Some look downs. All kinds of stuff. So we are going behind the scenes here. Oh, wow. Whoa.
So now we're above the tank of football fans. In this case, our shipwreck tank here. Piranhas.
Those are huge.
I just gotta go check something. I think I might have left it. Yeah. I'll be right back up.
Look at these guys. Look at how big.
That's the thing, amazing how big these fish are.
Look, look how fat and juicy these fish are. I'm being serious, man.
2 inches wide from the top.
Oh my God, at least 2 inches in girth. This is crazy. Crazy. I don't know if I bought enough battery juice for all this.
You haven't seen anything yet, man.
Jeez. Look. Even got a Morse idol.
Whoop, someone got scared.
Holy smokes. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, man. These bubbles are just so huge. But I'll tell you what, man, those bubbles on that thing is unbelievable.
Wow.
I wonder how old some of these nyms are.
What's the oldest thing? Like how old?
Yeah, I need to find out how old that is. I mean, this is just made for... This is crazy. Oh yeah.
We started kick on.
How old is some of these bubble tip anemones?
Well, we started with 4. And that was probably... We're coming into our 19th year. So...
That's
I think
crazy.
they went in maybe in the 1st or 2nd year, so yeah, they're at least 18 or
18 plus years.
18 plus, and we've pruned many out through the years. Been adding more rock work here and there just for
More
real
places.
estate
Yeah, more
standards.
real estate. Yeah.
So these guys get fed a variety of different foods.
How many times a day do they get fed?
On average, these are twice a day.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes a little more, sometimes just once a day, and then several times a week. I'll broadcast silver sides and sand eels to the
nyms. Yeah.
This is just some spirulina pellet right now. A couple different size pellets. Forever known as the Dory Nemo tank. What's that?
Get more shinos, Gil, right?
Yeah. Gale's in here. Bubbles, the yellow tang. Aquariums we've had for a bunch of years. They were in the bubble tank next to the reef tank, but we just renovated that tank, so we opted to keep them together and
Yeah.
see if we can get them spawning in here. Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Yeah, this is crazy.
We were just asking, what is the tank made of?
So yeah, this is fiberglass with a balsa core, so it's a double layered fiberglass.
This?
Yeah, the lip is just fiberglass. The walls itself
Wow.
are about yay thick. So it's got fiberglass laminate on both sides, and then a balsa wood.
That is just such
floor.
thick, man. It just like feels like it's almost like steel.
Yeah, these guys make a great tank. They're based up in Massachusetts, and the acrylic window is 3 inches thick.
Oh yeah.
So we're about 2,400 gallons total here.
See, this is perfect. My forever tank. I just get Karen and Bob to make this for me at Exotic Aquariums. They would love to do this for me.
It's a great size tank.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, great footprint, the whole 9 yards. Like,
yeah. The front to back's important, having that 6 foot front
yeah.
to back. And again, in the beginning, it used to just be a patch reef in the center. And like I said, I just added more rock on the perimeter to handle some more real estate for the anemones. So it's a single 1,000-watt,
yeah.
10K in the middle, and then 2 400-watt Ushio 14Ks on the side. So relatively speaking, not a lot of light for this size tank, but that's all they really need, and plus they're getting fed.
They don't, yeah.
So they're not as particular as
So you're using sea sweeps, sea swirls.
Sea swirls, yep.
Yeah.
Forever a big sea swirl fan. So these two kind of are opposite each other. They get a little bit of a back and forth. And then there's one more in that corner over there that sweeps that corner in a 90.
Have you tried LEDs on these yet? Just to see if you can
a
say.
few LEDs that we've got. I'm still a halide fan.
Yeah.
I've got a few 300 and 500 watters in use above the reef tank right now. It's all, eventually it will be all LED because the manufacturers are just stopping the manufacturing of. So some of the bulbs that I do like to use are already not in production anymore.
Oh yeah.
So, that's going to be a dinosaur real soon. There'll still be some applications for halides, but
This is nice.
The halides are nice. It's easy to fix, easy to repair.
Yeah.
Not too many pieces that can break.
Right.
So.
Like this too. Waste buckets installed too, just so you can easy maintenance.
Oh yeah, they've been sitting there for 19 years.
I mean, but people don't believe me. I mean, keeping things simple. I mean, look what's running this particular aquarium.
Yeah, there's a sand filter downstairs for a mechanical filter. No, I like simple, minimizing the bells and whistles.
Yep.
So,
how do you feel about a lot of this? A lot of people wanting to go to all automated nowadays.
It's another level of security, but people get lazy with the automation, and then they're wondering why something's not working, and their calcium line is clogged because they haven't looked at it in months. And so it does remove the intimacy, the relationship with the tank. But that said, it can give you that other layer of redundancy of protection. But nothing is set and forget. Like it just.
I say set and forget is pretty much basic. Big calcium reactor and whatever. I mean, I use an Apex, but I have 3 things, that are plugged into it, and it's really $1,000 monitoring machine for me. I don't rely on it. At all. It's just monitors so I can see, and I got cameras when I'm like left home and doing stuff like this. But other than that, no, I just can't see myself putting all my faith into some equipment.
No, and again, looking at it as that layering of protection, so it gives you that little bit of redundancy that if you miss something, it can catch. But like, people are a lot,
Well, especially too with the hobby, the way it's, with all the bans. How do you feel about some of the bans that are happening, like Endo and is that things you can
I think a lot of it's unfounded, and it's just an easy target for people who want to think they're saving the world.
I feel like we're definitely targeted when there's bigger problems that we should be addressing versus
the percent of corals that are. I think they did a study in cairns where they were like the amount of coral they harvest in Australia is like 0.0000001 1% of the coral that was gonna grow that year. So not even the coral that's there. It's
Right.
just given the growth rate.
Right.
You know,
That's
we're
crazy.
you know we're one of the cool stats. So if you take a square mile of reef and break it into square yards,
Right.
all right. So now you have this grid, and it's
You're right.
there's, and I had to check the math on this. There's over 3 million square yards in a square mile. So
That's a lot of real
if you
estate.
go over a square mile of reef
Right.
and remove a hobby-sized piece of coral
Uh-huh.
from each square yard, you have 3 million pieces for the hobby.
Think
Now,
about
so
that.
if they're talking about an importation of 20 to 30 million pieces a year, or whatever
Right.
the number is,
Right. That was
relatively speaking, you know, there might be some over-collection locally.
right.
But if the reef is healthy, you know, if you take out that little piece of coral, something else will grow there.
Yep.
And that's just a two-dimensional plane. Corals are three-dimensional reefs, so that square mile is really just on that planar level, not so.
Right.
There's a lot of bad information out there. Not to say that there aren't some concerns.
Right. Right.
To
Right.
say that, yeah, but it helps encourage the propagation. But you know, when they're shutting down the coral farms,
Yeah, I think it's definitely.
that's unfortunate. And Walt Smith and Fiji, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
these guys that have put a lot of time and effort into these farms,
Right.
and then to draw like a one solid line across everything, saying, no, not even. Hopefully that comes back around.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's terrible how it's playing out right now. I do hope it comes back.
Right.
But the plus side is too, what I do like about it, it's making people take this stuff more serious and not, really understand how to
Right.
grow coral. What does it take to keep
Yeah.
a successful reef tank? How to propagate?
Right.
I really feel like, it said that it's taking this, but now's a good time for people, obviously,
Right.
to take their money that they're putting into this hobby very serious.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, it happened with birds.
Yeah.
Years back, parrots and everything, and importation, and they said they were going to stop that, and everybody was like, yeah, that's never going to happen, and then, man, those doors closed really fast, and then that just promoted captive breeding of parrots, and
Yep.
it did take some pressure off the wild population, so that's good, but
Right.
But corals are a whole different ball game.
A whole different animal, for
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
And but again, it's easy to just hold up a bag with a piece of coral in it and say, yeah, Rico, you're destroying the reef.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
So yeah, we'll yeah.
But all right, yeah, appreciate that. Let's what else you got for us?
Our piranha tank.
Red belly piranhas, I remember that when I was keeping fresh water.
Yeah. So we designed and built everything in house that you see.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the tanks we had fabricated, but all the inserts and everything else you see around the aquarium, where we're standing, used to be a lumber yard years ago, and so this is all different fiberglass and epoxies and resins.
Right.
Like that, you can see it was a 6-inch PVC pipe for the core of that tree there. So we again do a lot of our own design. So the exhibits were designed from the aesthetic and also the functionality of cleaning
yeah.
and the health of the animals. So it's a good combination when you do everything in house.
Mm-hmm. And you're running another metal halide over this?
Yeah, this will eventually go to LED easily because it's just general lighting. Actually, it is over there. It's a 500 watt
500?
max spec 7K LED.
Oh, okay.
Because we do want to punch up the lighting in here to do some more plants.
Mm-hmm.
This was, again, we're looking at 19 years ago.
Right. Right.
It's just a parking lot fixture.
Yep.
Yeah. So actually, we do have the replacement light. It's similar to the one that's down here. So again, our shipwreck here is all fabricated out of.
Look at these
resins
guys.
and
Look at you.
epoxy.
Just want to give them a kiss, don't you? Look at you. How can you resist their
Yeah.
big, beautiful eyes right here, honey?
Soulful eyes.
Yeah, look at them.
Oh, I've never been fed. Joe never feeds me. Can you guys feed me?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one hiding back here in the
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, they can go back and forth.
This is
behind
awesome. And I must be honest, I have never seen a lionfish that big in captivity.
Yeah, these
Seriously.
were collected down in Florida as babies.
And is that a fowlery tang or what is this?
Ducemerai.
The Cimarrai.
Yeah.
Do you see how big that one is? Oh my. And all these tanks are what? 24?
About 2,400 pounds.
2,400 each.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, he was from the reef tank. I had him and another one in there, and they got along great for years. And then one year they decided they didn't like each other, so I took him and.
Look at him. He is so beautiful.
You think a fish like that should be sold in the hobby, or is it more for?
Again, just knowing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can keep them on a sustaining diet and not let them get too big too fast and still be healthy.
This guy's been here for.
He's probably 16 years old.
Yeah, I was
now.
going to say 10, 15, somewhere around there. Wow, that is crazy. What are these tanks here, Joe? Is these
just some holding.
holding tanks? What is that?
Oh, the
Oh,
frogfish. Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even see him.
You can see he's got his
Frogfish, look.
He's got his fishing rod out. See that?
Yeah,
He's got a long angler rod on the.
Look at
tip there.
that.
He's looking for food.
he's
today.
an angler. Here, you need help?
Frogfish. Yeah, he's usually down a little lower. See his fishing rod?
Look
out
at
now?
it. Look at it. He's fishing right now.
He's fishing.
He's like, come on, get over here closer.
He's saying the same thing. You'll never feed. But you can see how their fins are modified to almost be.
Don't even look like that, does it? It's pretty cool, huh? And they just sit there real still and wait for something to get close. And they
Yeah.
create this suction, man. It's just like,
Yeah, their mouths are deceivingly huge and just they inhale the water around the fish.
mm-hmm.
Eat them up.
Too bad Inappropriate Reefer would love to see him